Guys, I wish I knew about this strategy earlier when I just start trading, because this is so easy and so effective that even a beginner that just opened a pocket option will understand how to work with this. So watch this video till the end to know all of the details and to use this strategy when you're gonna trade. Also, friends, I have a great news for you. Do you want to know how to multiply your balance in 5 to 10 times in a month? I prepare for you a unique guide that will reveal the secrets of successful trading with the help of my indicator. Yeah, you hear it right. I have created a file for you in which you will find a step-by-step guide based on the best method and strategies. I've gathered all the most important and useful things, everything that will help you to learn effective strategies. So all you need to do is just follow the link in the description of this video. So here is our pocket option and we will practice right away. So first we need to choose our indicators. It's gonna be 2 moving averages. We just click on them to add them on our chart. And we need to change the settings. First we change from SMA to EMA. Click save. For the second one, we do the same. And then we change the period of the first one to 14 and of the second moving average to 8, and we click save. Then we go to the indicators again and we choose the MACD indicator. In MACD, we don't change any settings, we just leave it like that. So the whole idea of the strategy is really easy. So it will be a really clear signal of buy or sell. So here, for example, we cannot see the moving averages crossing each other, so it's not our situation. Here is pretty good one. We can see that 2 moving averages crossing each other and going downward, but it already achieved our support level, so it's pretty dangerous to open here a trade. And also 2 lines of MACD didn't cross each other yet, and we can see it's a reversal up right now. We can see some green candles, so it's not really good situation. Here we more can see like a straightforward direction, like not the upward or downward movement. So it's probably not our situation and we will find something else. So we go to another chart. Here it's already too late to enter this trade. For example, we could see here the crossing of 2 moving averages into MACD, but it's just too late. Here it's pretty. So I found a pretty good situation. We open here trades down for 5 minutes. So here everything is pretty obvious. So it was the upward trend before. It achieved its resistance level. It even broke it and went even higher. Then it was some fluctuations of the price. We can see it was 4 red candles, 2 green candles, then 2 red candles again, 1 green candle. So the price were still trying to fluctuate, but right now we can see a pretty strong and consistent downward movement. And also we can see that the 2 lines of moving average crossed each other and it's moving downward right now in the same direction. And almost at the same time, 2 lines of MACD crossed each other and going downward. Yeah, there is some distance between them. It's like 3 or 4 candles. You can see it by just, clicking on the MACD. Here it is. Yeah, maybe even a bit more candles. By the way, here's the time frame of my candles is M1, so it means like each candle lasts 1 minute. And also on the MACD indicator, we can see that the last pin bars is all red. Also the last, if I'm right, 8 pin bars or maybe a little bit more is below the 0 level. So this is definitely strong sell signal, and that's why we did it. And the thing is that I recommend you to use this strategy with minimum 5 minutes of the time of the expiration, not 2 minutes or 3 minutes, 5 minimum. You can even use 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And also for a lot of the beginners, it's really hard to trade with the short-term trades, for example, 1 minute or 2 minutes. It's pretty stressful and you cannot analyze the market for a so short period of time because it's changed a lot. It could fluctuate, the price movements and blah, blah, blah. But when you open a trade for at least 5 minutes, you have the time for a chart to reverse. Even though like it could be some fluctuations of the chart, for example, it will go up, but then it will reverse down eventually. Let's also check not OTC currency pair. It's also pretty good for the strategy, even more better than the OTC market, because on with this strategy, it's better to find a chart with low volatility. What means low and high volatility? Here, for example, it's high volatility, definitely, because we can see a really, really big candle, so it moves a lot. So maybe even we will not have the time for it to reverse down, and it will just fluctuate up. For example, it can be some fluctuations of the price up and then it reverse, but it's still kind of dangerous. So it's better to find more consistent chart with that low volatility, when it's just going downward, 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 like really slow, but it's going downward, not with this big fluctuations. Because here we trade on medium time of the expiration, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So and still it could be dangerous on the OTS market, right? Because again, it could fluctuate a lot and just went up without no reason. So here we can see, for example, already 2 green candles. It fluctuates, but still it could be just a fluctuations of the price for like 2 or 3 candles, but at the same time it could happen here straightforward movement like this, like I told you, like the flat. And it's not really that good. So it's 1 minute 22 seconds to the end of a trade. It's going pretty good. So let's see how we will end this trade. So here's pretty difficult situation right now. We can see as what I was talking about, because of the big volatility here on the chart on the OTC market. We can see that our chart went up, and here 5 minutes is not really enough for us. I hope we will close this trade, but even if not, we always can open the catch up, because as you can see, we didn't definitely was waiting for this. It was pretty strong downward movement, but it changed. So it's 3 seconds to 1. We're lucky we closed this trade, guys. Okay, and here probably it's gonna be the flat right now. It will just go like this. Let's see. Yeah, we can see already some red candle here. So it's still the price fluctuations, it's not strong upwards movement yet. So it's better to change the chart to not the OTC market. For example, this one, we were looking for this. But here we don't really get a strong signal from MACD or moving averages. So here I found something. I changed the time to 15 minutes and amount of money per trade to 2,000, because it's gonna be pretty long trade, especially for me, because I always trade on 2-3 minutes. So 15 minutes is a eternity for me. It's so long. But here we can see that 2 moving average crossed each other. I opened here a trade for $2,000 up for 15 minutes, as I told you before. So we can see that the 2 lines of moving average crossed each other and moving upward right now. And we can see the same on the MACD indicator, and it crossed literally at the same time. It's like the difference only 1 or 2 candles, so it's really, really good situation. And also 2 lines of MACD, the green line and the red line, crossed each other and moving upward. And also the 2 lines of MACD is crossing the histogram of MACD, like this little pin bars. So it could mean that our upward movement in this situation will move even faster, will grow even faster. So it's pretty good for us. We can see here was a really big downward movement first, then upward movement with a lot of the fluctuations of the chart. It was most likely like a flat. It was going up and down, but not with a consistent trend, right? So here it's pretty good that we open a trade for a longer time frame, because here's pretty obvious that it should go higher after this downward movement, flat movement, and boom, it's just moving upward after that. So here we can see a new candle appear, a green one. So as I told you, after this downward fluctuation for 3 candles, it definitely will reverse. And also we can see a pretty big shadows of the red candle. So it could mean that the sellers were trying to break this level and go even lower, but they couldn't. And our chart is reversing up again. So also we can see that the pin bars of MACD is also we can see that the pin bars of MACD is above are zero level, so it's pretty good sign. And the two last pin bars, oh, okay, already you can see that our pin bars by the color are mixed. It's green and red, green and red. Okay, it's two green ones again because it's a new green candle appear. But the problem with the MACD indicator, not a problem, but anyway, it's reacting to every noise of the market. Like even if one red candle will appear, it will show you on the indicator on the histogram. It's good at the same time and bad because by only one MACD indicator, it could just mix you up. You will not understand like, oh my god, what kind of the trend is here. If it's like red pin bars or green pin bars, it's all mixed. So that's why you need to use in this strategy moving averages as well to understand what kind of trade you need to open. So it's 7 minutes and 12 seconds to the end of a trade. We can see, boom, it's fluctuations down again for two red candles right now. You can see today I chose a pretty difficult charts to show you all the strategy because why not? But I recommend for all of the beginners to choose the chart with a strong upward or downward movement, and it's better to find it when it's just the start of the upward or downward movement. So for example, it was the downward movement for a long time, it achieved the support level, and you see already 3 or 4 green candles, and boom, you open a trade for 10 minutes up. And especially when you see that it was a really long downward movement, and it will definitely not go lower because this is already the end. Or for example, if it was the downward movement for a long time, then the flat, like just straightforward movement, and then it starts reversing up. For example, for 5 candles already, you see that okay, this chart already made everything, the downward movement, the flat, and right now it's definitely gonna be a reversal up. But even though you analyze everything, you use a lot of the indicators, you find the support and resistance levels, you see it definitely should be the upward movement. It could still go in a different direction because this is the market, and not every time, even if you analyze everything, you will have and you will close your trade. So that's why I recommend you guys to use a money management system always, to use only 1% of your deposit per trade. So that's how you minimize your risk and to minimize the risk of losing your money as well. So that's how you can also open a catch up. So 18:40 time frame. So we can see it reversed up again. We're in the plus. It's 5 minutes and 18 seconds to the end of a trade. It's going pretty well. So let's see how we will close it. Yeah, we can see it's a third candle up here. It's green now, it's red a little bit, but yeah, it's still the OTC market, so that's why it fluctuates a lot. It's pretty big volatility here. But anyway, even though it's going pretty well, and even if we will not close this trade, something could happen, you know, everything could happen, and we should think about the plan B. We always can open a catch up. So for example, if we didn't close this trade, I will open a catch up for $4,000. So I double the amount of money per trade and open the trade on this currency pair, or maybe on another one if I don't like it, for example. If I see that, okay, this is a pretty big volatility here, a lot of the fluctuations of the price, it's not really consistent, I'm just gonna change it. Why not? Like, you don't need to trade only on the one currency pair because you're like, okay, I just like this one and I'm not gonna change it. This is my rule. No. If you see that it's not working for you, it's better to change it. There's nothing wrong about this. Also, if you see that you cannot trade on the real market, not the OTC one, you go to the OTC. Why not? If you see that, okay, OTC is kind of hard for you because of the big volatility, you just change it to the other market. That's it. Okay, guys, here is a pretty interesting situation. It's 20 seconds to the end of a trade. It fluctuates around our entry points. Ooh, okay, it's kinda riskful, but I like to do it in my videos, you know, to show you this kind of the riskful situations. It's 8 seconds. It's really close to our entry point. As you can see, like, if we close it like 10 seconds before, we will have a profit. But here, oh my god. Okay, we saved our money, guys. We saved our money. Like, we didn't lose anything, but we didn't win. So our money just returned to us. Okay, we changed the time to 10 minutes. We will leave the same amount of money. And we're gonna open a sell trade here. Okay guys, as you can see by our predictions, our chart didn't go higher, but as I told you, if we closed the previous trade like 10 seconds earlier, we'll have a profit. So this is the, kind of the problem that all the traders face too when you just didn't have like this 5 seconds or this 10 seconds more or something, so you will close this trade. So that's how you cannot predict the future movement of the chart for 100%. Even if you trade on a longer time of the expiration and longer time frames, you always should think about the plan B again. So you always should trade with only 1% of your deposit. So for example, if you have $100 in your account, you use only 1%, guys, not $50 per trade if you only have $100. This is a big problem of everyone. Of course, I understand that a lot of people want to earn as much money as they can and as fast as they can as well. But I need to understand, if you will do like this, you will lose all of your money and you will just be really sad about trading. Even though all of the traders, not all of them, but anyway, like for example me, I'm telling you guys, please use it. Please don't need to think that you're the smartest one, you're the luckiest one, and you will have all of the profits. It's not possible. And the traders who's telling you on their videos how they win every trade in a raw, and they're telling you that in their VIP club they do the same, it's not true. But a lot of the people believe in this beautiful picture, and I can understand you. And because I also had this kind of the situation when I just started trading and I saw all of the successful traders who's closing all of the trades in a row, I was like, how they do that? How it's possible? But the thing is that they just want you to believe in that. And you go to their VIP club, usually they ask the money for the VIP club and the signals, and then boom, you understand that, okay, it's not working and this is actually a scam. So my goal also, guys, to show you that it's possible to win money and to earn money in trading, but it's really long-term and hard work. Let's see, it's 7 minutes and 13 seconds to the end of our trade. It's going pretty well right now. It's still fluctuate, and I think it's gonna be a straightforward movement here, most likely like a flat. So here we can see that when we open a trade, two lines of the MACD crossed each other and moving downward in the same direction. Also, the pin bars of MACD is below the zero level. It's all mixed as well because we don't have here a strong downwards or upward movements. So that's why. But right now it's going really, really well. As you can see, for just 1 minute, our candle fall for so long. So guys, now it's 3 minutes and 10 seconds to the end of a trade. We can see it's still moving downwards, pretty good. Everything is fine. We would open this trade even for like 5 minutes and we will close it because we can see that really soon our chart will achieve the support level, or it could reverse right now. So let's see how we'll end this. But again, I'm showing you here a difficult situations. I recommend you to use more simplest one. Also, how to choose the chart. I showed you this a lot of times in my videos, how to choose a good chart. You need to find a chart with the consistent upward or downward movement. Just the start of this. For example, I just explained to you this right now previously. Or you need to find the chart with the high volatility. For example, it's just moving up and down, up and down. So in this like zigzag movements. So that's how you can open their trades for like 2-3 minutes up. Then it achieved its support or resistance level, and then you open a trade down, for example, for also 2-3 minutes. You can open a few trades like this and we close it. So guys, it's 2 minutes right now till the end of our trade. So guys, it's 41 seconds to get our trade. We can see our chart just went up right now, really, really high. Okay, this is also pretty riskful situation. I think when I start to do a video, the chart is deciding like to do some kind of the plots, to do this kind of the movements. So I will have a pretty interesting video though. Okay, it's 19 seconds till the end of our trade, but I think we're gonna close it. It's pretty far away from our entry points. So guys, it's 10 seconds till the end of our trade. Let's see. And 4, 3, 2, 1. We closed this trade in a profit. We got our money, but it was pretty dangerous though. So guys, I hope you like this video. Text a comment, what do you think about this strategy? Have you tried this before, or you just gonna try it? And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is here. I also do here every Thursday a live streams where I can chat with you in live time. I trade with you in live time as well. So I'm gonna wait for all of you on my trading session and live streams, guys. See you.